All right, what's going on today? So, if you haven't seen this kind of stuff before, my name's Mark, and since I was a little kid, I've dealt with pretty severe depression and anxiety, and I've been making videos recently just to kind of show other people that, you're not alone no matter what you are dealing with, even though it does feel like it sometimes. And that's pretty much what I want to do is spread as much positivity and joy as I possibly can so that, other people when they are feeling like garbage, they can kind of, maybe smile or relate or feel like, maybe I'm not the only person that deals with things like this. So I usually try and attack things from a pretty positive angle. And if you have seen this kind of stuff before, you've seen I usually laugh and I'm usually joking around in my videos to try and shed some light on these types of things just because I feel like the only way that we can kind of grow from painful situations sometimes is just to kind of laugh at them or make some humor or shed some light on it. And so I actually had a plan to film another video today, and I actually had another plan to post a different video tomorrow, which is when this is going to be posted, so today. But sometimes things change and plans change, so I'm filming this video today because what I'm going to talk about today is on the forefront of my mind, and this is the best way I know how to deal with it. And normally I am a little bit more, upbeat and more focused and more, in a better mood when I do film things because I want to be, in a position where I can show people that, yeah, it is going to get better and you are going to be happy. But that being said, today I'm not feeling too great. I actually kind of feel like shit. And I wasn't going to record anything. But I did find it important to be realistic and be authentic and show people that, sometimes we don't always feel great. I'm not going to edit this video as much as I normally do just because I'm going to be posting it, like I said, tomorrow. But I just wanted to address this because, like I said, it's on the forefront of my mind, and this is kind of the best way I know how to deal with my issues is just kind of speak about it, write it down, journalize it, whether it's, in a video or in a book. So I'm not in the best mood today, and I apologize for being a little bit out of focus mentally, but I just wanted to kind of tell this story and try and pull as many lessons as I possibly can out of it, because when you feel like garbage and when you feel terrible, and you don't really feel like there's anything you can do, I feel like what you should do is the most productive or most positive thing at that moment, and I feel like this is probably it. So today I had a health scare in my family, and it impacted someone that's really close to me and someone that I really love, and it was really scary. And we called the paramedics, and there's professionals helping out now, but I'm pretty much sitting at home playing a waiting game. And everything seems to be good. Everything seems to be fine. It seems like we're on the right path and things are going to get better. But these things are just alarming. And it was pretty frightening and pretty scary. And kind of just thinking about it, I feel like this is more a message to myself than anybody else. I'm not trying to project this on other people. I'm just saying, like, this was kind of a moment where I thought, maybe we need to be more appreciative of what we have and, take count of what we have on a daily basis. We hear about these types of ideas or we hear these things all the time, but I feel like I don't really, take account for all the things that we do have that are blessings in our life. And we don't, maybe take advantage of the opportunities that we have every single day. I feel like a lot of the times when we're trying to get, progression or we want to develop at all, it's about, getting more things and, working on things to improve the things that you have. But I feel like, the flip side of it is, taking account or measuring the things that you do have, things that you are grateful for, and things that you're blessed to have, because anything in this life can be taken away in a second. And the last thing that anyone really wants is to kind of look back and feel like they should have taken more opportunities to appreciate the things that they had while they had them. But it also kind of is a reminder, or I guess a big indicator that, we have to pay attention to the things that we do on a daily basis. Not just fitness or, nutrition or anything like that, but just kind of take account for the things that we do every single day and how they might impact our future and how they might impact, the greater things or things that we might not see. And I feel like at this point, that's kind of where I have to leave it. There's not much else I can say about it. But I just wanted to take this time to kind of just remind people that, you're not always going to feel like working. You're not always going to feel like, doing things some days. And it's okay to have a garbage day. It's okay to feel, like shit. It's okay. We're going to have those days. And I'm trying to get to a point now where I don't have to hide it. I don't have to wear a mask. I feel like just being there for one another is all we can really do sometimes. And that's really the best thing I can kind of pull out of this situation. Because it's not like the world's ending or, I lost a family member today, but scares like this or events like this really kind of wake us up. And I also just wanted people to understand that, sometimes you're going to have bad days and you're going to have rough days. And that's normal and that's life and it's the human experience. But that's pretty much all I can say about that right now. We don't really have the answers that we need. And there's no way to get them. And sometimes that's the situation you're going to find yourself in. And again, I apologize for not being completely focused while I record this, but that's part of the process and that's part of the point of what I'm talking about. Is that sometimes you're going to have rough days and sometimes you're going to feel like garbage or you're just going to flat out feel like shit. And that's okay. There's people that love you and there's people that support you no matter what, even though it doesn't feel like it sometimes. You're not alone and it is going to get better. And that's kind of what I'm telling myself today. Sometimes that's all you can do. So if you're hurting or you have been hurting or maybe you hurt in the future, just understand you're not alone. Count your blessings because they can be taken away from you. And just try and spread as much love as you can. Thank you guys.